Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. In this video, we are going to be trying to acquire all of the shiny Eeveelutions with Last Resort. So as you guys can see on screen right now, we already have our shiny Espeon with Last Resort, and I should be playing the evolution clip as of right now. We actually just went ahead and did this one earlier today because I did not want to risk it tomorrow. I know we have until 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, but I just didn't want to risk it considering that there could be bugs closer to when the event is supposed to end. Believe it or not, this actually happens pretty often, so I just did not want to take any chances. I figured, hey, we already got the distance on it, let's just knock this out of the way right now. And yeah, shiny Espeon looks pretty amazing, guys. I was actually really nervous about shiny Espeon. I thought it was going to look a little bit worse than this, but I really like the color of green that they gave it. So this is actually one of my favorite ones. I did not expect it either. Honestly, I thought it was going to look a little bit worse, and hey, it actually looks pretty good. But unfortunately, we have to knock out the shiny Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon tonight, including Umbreon as well, but Umbreon should be pretty easy. So let's just go ahead and knock out Umbreon right now, get this out of the way, and then we're going to move on over to the more challenging stuff, and I'll give you guys my strategy on what I'm going to be doing to get the shiny Eeveelution trio. So let's just go ahead and find my shiny Eevee that I already walked 10 kilometers with. I put Shoni at first. Where is it? I know it's on the top here. Here we go. So 740 CP. We don't actually have to name it or anything. We could name it, but there's no point because I already walked it 11.4 kilometers. So there's really no need to do that. Let's just go ahead and leave it as Eevee. And so that Eevee is ready to go. I just want to go ahead and show you guys that it is nighttime right now. Quick shiny check on the Charmander. And no shiny. Shiny Umbreon is actually my favorite shiny Eeveelution, so I'm really looking forward to getting this one. That's kind of the main reason I walked one of my highest CP Eevees that was a shiny, just because I really wanted to get one that I could actually place in gyms. So with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and evolve this shiny Eevee. As you guys can see, we've already walked over 10 kilometers, and it is our buddy, so we should be good to go. Okay, here we go. Shiny Eevee into shiny Umbreon. And there it is. My gosh, that shiny Umbreon looks so beautiful. I love that it's blue. Oh my gosh, it looks so amazing, guys. And that was our Dex entry, so how about that, right? Shiny Umbreon for the win. Unfortunately, the IVs were not the best, but I really wasn't that concerned about it. 1625 Umbreon is definitely a solid one to drop in gyms, so I'm looking forward to it, guys. On top of that, Last Resort is actually pretty good on Umbreon. Anyways, though, we got the set now. We have shiny Umbreon and shiny Espeon. Now we just need to move on over to the more difficult part, which is the shiny Jolteon, shiny Vaporeon, and shiny Flareon. But before we do that, I would like to go over my strategy on what I'm going to be doing with these shiny Eeveelution trio. So my strategy is to pretty much just evolve all of my low CP shinies, the ones with like terrible IVs and stuff, just to get the actual trio. I don't really care that much about them, I just want to get them, right? Now the reason I wanted to do that is because there's actually a lot of people out there who have had really bad RNG when it comes down to their shiny Eeveelutions. For whatever reason, some people can't get Flareon, some people can't get Jolteon, and some people can't get Vaporeon. And then after that, the only solution for them is to actually trade some of the duplicates that they have to another person, for example, who has maybe a shiny Vaporeon, and they're missing a shiny Jolteon, and then vice versa, right? Now, the downside to this is that it's actually going to cost them 80,000 Stardust to do this trade, and that's at Ultra Friends, so, I mean, just keep that in mind, guys. That is a lot of Stardust to be dropping just for a shiny Eeveelution trade. But there's actually a really good way around this. It's a little bit riskier, but it is going to save you so much more Stardust, and this is the main reason that I'm going to be doing this method. So ideally, my plan is to pretty much just go around looking for people that are missing a shiny Eeveelution, right? For example, let's say that they're missing Vaporeon, and so what I want to do is I want to go ahead and offer them one of my shiny Eevees, preferably one with bad IVs, because when you trade, IVs get re-rolled anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you're trading something with 0% IV or 100% IV, it's just going to get reshuffled, so it really does not make a difference. And to them, most likely they'll have duplicates, right? So for example, they'll have like duplicate Flareons. And so let's just say that they trade me a really high CP Flareon for one of my shiny Eevees with really bad IVs. And we could also potentially get lucky versions of these Pokemon, which would be really beneficial considering that we don't have to spend as much Stardust. So that's also an additional plus. But the main reason why this is actually a better solution, opposed to, you know, trading your shiny Vaporeon for a shiny Jolteon and vice versa if you don't have either of them, opposed to spending 80,000 Stardust as Ultra Friends, you're only going to be spending 1600 Stardust. And the reason for this is because you both have had shiny Eevees at some point, and in my scenario, I already have shiny Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. Regardless of their CP or IV, I already have them. So that means that when they trade me over, for example, a shiny Flareon that's a super high CP, it's only going to cost 1200 Stardust because I already have one. However, in their scenario, even though that they're missing like shiny Vaporeon for some reason, they already have a shiny Eevee, or at least they've had a shiny Eevee at some point. So when they get the shiny Eevee, they can just go ahead and evolve it and hopefully get shiny Vaporeon, and it's only going to cost them 1600 dust to do this, opposed to 80,000 dust to trade a brand new Pokemon to get that brand new Vaporeon that they don't even have in their decks. It's 80,000 Stardust. And that is a significant difference. I understand you are still playing the RNG game and you could end up going a long time without getting the one that you want, but this is definitely going to save you a lot of Stardust in the long run. And by using this method, it's actually a win-win on both sides because you get a really high CP shiny Eeveelution and they get another chance at completing their set. So yeah, I definitely recommend doing this, guys. Honestly, I hope that it works out. It's all sort of a theory as of right now, which is why this isn't necessarily like a guide video. I just wanted to share my strategy, and you guys can let me know in the comment section down below if it did work for you. If this actually does end up working out really well, I will go ahead and make a separate guide video in the future. I just kind of want to verify that this is actually something that is going to benefit more and more players in the long run. And yeah, so that is my strategy as of right now, and we are going to be going ahead and evolving some of my really low CP shiny Eevees. If you guys have watched my previous video, then you already know that we got a total of 37 shiny Eevees over both community days, which was honestly fantastic. So I have a lot of shiny Eevees to work with right now, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I should be evolving all of them. I mean, most of them, if you guys actually saw the video, were terrible IVs. So with my strategy in mind, I'm just going to go ahead and evolve some of my smaller ones just to get the sets, and then after that we can go ahead and trade some people, hopefully in the future, to get some really strong shiny Eeveelutions, and then hopefully I can help them complete their sets as well. Regardless though, I do just want to get, you know, each shiny Eeveelution with Last Resort as sort of a collector set. So yeah guys, let's just go ahead and start off with this one right now. I have no idea what we're going to get. If I had to take a guess, let's just go with Flareon first. And we are going to get Jolteon, alright. So now we need Vaporeon and Flareon, and this can end up taking a really long time, and this is kind of the main reason that I'm doing this. Honestly guys, that is sort of the part that gets me really, really nervous. We're getting a bit of lag right now, and we got another Jolteon, so my point exactly. This is sort of why I wanted to do the lower CP ones, because if I did the higher CP ones, I don't want to have like a million, you know, Jolteon. We're actually getting a bit of lag right now, so I'm going to go ahead and restart the app. I can already feel the pain coming in, guys. I mean, 2 Jolteons in a row. I really hope it doesn't end up going for like 9 in a row. My friend actually went 15 shiny Eeveelutions without getting a shiny Vaporeon, which was kind of tragic, I do have to say. RNG can be really, really bad at times, so I'm just hoping that it isn't the case for us. 2 Jolteons though, let's see what we get next. Let me go ahead and get back to the shinies. Anyways, moving on over to Eevee number 3, shiny Eevee number 3. Here we go guys, let's go ahead and evolve this one. And hopefully get something good right now. We just need a Flareon or a Vaporeon, preferably Vaporeon, just knock that one out of the way. But hey, I don't know, it could take me a long time to get Flareon, just don't be a Jolteon. Okay, Flareon, hey, let's go guys, alright. So shiny Flareon is now done. We have shiny Flareon, shiny Jolteon, shiny Umbreon, and shiny Espeon. Please Eevee, be Vaporeon right now and just complete my set. Make my life that much easier. Or not, and let's just keep going. I mean, I got 37 shiny Eevees. Well, I got about a little bit less now. But hopefully Vaporeon, please Vaporeon! Of course, we get Flareon. Well, you guys get to watch me fail right now. Very unfortunate, but this is why I'm doing my lower IV ones first, or my lower CP ones first. Just because, guys, just because. Okay, here we go. Come on, shiny Vaporeon. We could use a name trick on my really good IV Eevee, but there's no point to do that right now. Shiny Vaporeon? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me right now. 3rd shiny Flareon in a row. Well, this is not going out very well. So, 3 shiny Flareons, 2 shiny Jolteons. Wow. We are not having the best of luck right now, guys. That's all I gotta say. We are not having the best of luck right now. This is the main reason I didn't want to evolve my higher CP ones, because, I mean, if we were gonna get Vaporeon, well, you know, oh my god, are you kidding me right now? That's the 4th Flareon in a row! Dude, come on. Oh my gosh. This is awful. This is seriously so awful. Okay, come on. Come on. 7th try is the charm, guys. 7th try is the charm. Please be Vaporeon right now. Come on, Vaporeon. Come on, Vaporeon. Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, guys. Yes. Yes, finally. We got Vaporeon. Okay, we're done, guys. We're done. We got the set now. Oh my gosh, that took so long. I mean, it could have taken longer, but hey, we got the set. 4 Flareon, 2 Jolteon, and 1 Vaporeon. Why is it always Vaporeon that's the hardest one to get for me? I don't know why, guys. I really don't know why. But now we have the rest of these Eevees, and essentially what I'd like to do is I'd like to just go ahead and trade these, like I said earlier on, and we can trade our shiny Eevees for potentially a Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon at a really high CP. For anybody who's just trying to complete their set now, we went through the process of going through 7 shiny Eevees to get our set, but we're done. We got them all, and they all have Last Resort, even though it says move name 0300 for whatever reason. Good job, Niantic. Anyways, though, we got all of them, and I'm pretty happy about that. I'm actually going to save my best one right here, the 87% IV with 15 attack, for after the event ends at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. The reason for that is because I don't really care much for Last Resort. I just want to get, like, Aqua Tail, right? Because I want to place this thing in gyms. Evolving it right now and getting it with Last Resort would be a pain because that means I'd have to spend unnecessary TMs just to get to the moveset I want, opposed at getting a chance at getting it right away. So that's the main reason I'm going to hold off on that, but we got them, guys. We got the entire set right now. It's pretty cool. And so I'm really happy with that. I mean, just looking at the Umbreon, that's definitely my favorite. Very, very happy with that. Getting all of the shiny Eeveelutions with Last Resort was my #1 goal, and I can't believe how many Flareons it took to get to that Vaporeon, but hey, we did it, guys. We did it. But with that being said, that is basically going to do it for this video. I will be doing more of these shiny Eeveelutions in the future, just not yet at the moment. For right now, I just wanted to get the set, and there you guys have it, as well as my strategy. If you guys want to go ahead and try that out as well, let me know in the comments section if it did work out for you. You know, get in contact with your local community. It takes a lot of Eevees, or at least it could take a lot of Eevees to get the initial set that you need to do this, but hey, if you got a lot of Eevees during Community Day, I'd say go for it. Try and get yourselves a high CP shiny Eeveelution by trading away some of your trash shiny Eevees. At least that's what I'm going to try and do. I will let you guys know if it works out. If it ends up being a really good strategy, I'll go ahead and make a guide video on it for you. Anyways, though, that is basically going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, feel free to hit that like button down below. As always, I'd really appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more Pokemon Go content, make sure to hit that subscribe button for future videos. And I will see you all real soon in the next one.